about the new moon in Gemini, some astrological, very useful information, also to channel a little bit with you. Hak arena ma ere te sore te ke karena ma faha aina po e apakorena te kare te sa I anana tarokore sa iara. I'm here on Instagram and also in YouTube. Sukhavati Cosmic Love. Welcome. Looking forward to share with you some insights about this new moon in Gemini that we have tomorrow, Sunday. It's a very special one because it's opposing the Galactic Centre, which is in the sign of Sagittarius. That means that we are going to receive a lot of cosmic energy connected with truth. And it's going to help you to connect with your inner truth and really choose accordingly, because now at the moment we are offered a few retenama hak akapakanamo mokorena iaretasa arana hael kokorena tatore masa sayana sara saro sarapaka anana mak apakana harek ana hak ana. I'm going to tell you all the details about this astrological, the sky, influences. But yeah, first I would like to invite you tomorrow, Sunday. I'm going to do an online vortex healing session to align physical body, mental body, spiritual body, and astral body, and aligning and connecting with this galactic center so we can bath ourselves with this cosmic light that is going to support us to choose the right path. It's not like the other ones are not right, it's just the most aligned with your higher self, your highest truth. So you are truthful to yourself, you are honest to yourself, you are coherent with your life, with your destiny. So it's really powerful. Either if you come to my group healing session or you meditate at home, I really recommend you to really relish this energy. So it would be great if you can meditate at home, connect with your soul, with your higher self, with your galactic center, and ask for guidance for choosing, aligning the best timeline, the highest timeline, right? Hamakara no moko e akene reta sa e aya ko no moko na maka e aka karene e aka no muk e enak onata e akarene ap ak anak anamua ha ek anak ana a ilko. The best way to align with the galactic center, we all have a galaxy here in our heart chakra. So the center of this inner galaxy connect us straight with the galactic center. So that's a good way tomorrow to meditate, just visualizing the galaxy here and the galactic center here, and just asking, praying for higher alignment. So you can align with your highest truth, with your highest timeline. And yes, I will definitely recommend you to come to my online vortex healing session and channeling to connect. So now that we are all here and we are also in YouTube, Sukhavati Cosmic Love, I'm going to read the astral chart for tomorrow and for this day so you can be more aware of the energies that are flowing. So the main thing with the new moon in Gemini, in a cosmic level, what's happening is this aligning with the highest timeline and this possibility of alignment. But also because Gemini is a sign of the twins, is the best time to connect with your soulmate before going to sleep. Just pray for connection with your soulmate, with the most aligned partner for you, and connect in a soul level, in an energetical level. It's easier with this new moon in Gemini. In an astrological traditional reading, we will say that the new moon in Gemini is the best timing to start new business, new negotiations. And these negotiations, I will say that they come from the creative input and the heart center, because we have Lilith, Venus, and Mars in Leo, and Leo is a sign of the heart. So we are starting new projects, many new creative projects and projects connected with love, because we love the people with who we are creating, and it's something that it's like it's coming from here. So it's really beautiful and really aligned. I would say also, if you start a new communication, try to connect with your heart, speak from your truth, from your heart, and that will bloom. That will, uh, yeah, be really good for you. These negotiations. Also, what we saw during new moon, it's not happening immediately. New moon is a sits for a 6 month period of time. We will have the full moon in Gemini in 6 months, and then you will see, wow, I started this business, I started this negotiation, I started this creative project, and now I can see the results. So now it's time to be fast in communications, to follow your heart, your intuition, your highest alignment, your highest truth, and go for it. What's happening in this new moon, it's like the new moon is squaring Neptune in Pisces, so there can be some delusions, confusions. So if you are going to sign up a contract, read small letters, read everything. Try not to miss things also, like we can be losing objects and being a bit floating. So it's recommended also to ground yourself a lot these days, because this new moon is quite spacey. You know, we are connecting with the Galactic Center. We are, whew, there's a lot of mental activity, Gemini, mind, and these Piscean energies are connecting a lot with the flow, with emotions. So it's important to ground yourself. Eat roots also to ground, potatoes, carrots. Yeah. So the new moon is squaring Neptune. Also, it's like you can get very excited about something and start making movies in your head and fantasizing. So ground yourself, yeah, because this energy, I mean, it's teaching us to be more grounding, and it's good to get excited, but we need to see the whole picture, right? We also have the ruler of this new moon, which is Mercury, the mind and the expression, is squaring Saturn in Pisces. So again, this is an energy that is telling us, hey, ground yourself, right? Ground yourself. Is this realistic? Is this practical? Do projects, yes, start new projects, new negotiations, but ask yourself, is this practical in the long term? Because Saturn rules time. So is long term, is for the long term, is for the long run. That's why what Saturn is asking you, to be more realistic and grounded. And it's really good, because that means that whatever we saw these days, our intentions, our seeds, our new projects, they are going to go through the Saturn test, the practicity of the project. In the sky right now, we have a lot of Leo energy, and Leo is a sign of romance, theater, heart, connections. So we have Lilith, Venus, and Mars in Leo. So we may feel very theatrical, artistic, romantic, enjoy it. What is the dark side of all this Leo energy? The dark side is drama. We can be very dramatic these days. So, a ritual I will recommend you to do for the next 21 days, for you and for all your lineage. You can light a white candle. You can shake your hands. You put your hands over the white candle, yeah, and you put your left hand either in your heart, on your womb, on your genitals, wherever you like. And with the right hand, you light the candle and you pray. You pray for you to be free of drama in romance and passionate connections, in relationships. I am free of drama, and I free myself and all my ancestors from drama in relationships and in loving and passionate romantic connections. I pray for this liberation, for this release. So in any cell of my body, I'm allowing this stagnation, this drama, these stories, right? I'm aligning with the new earth, the new vibration, the galactic center, and I'm freeing myself from the drama of passionate relationships, these lovers, the drama of the lovers. Venus and Mars were dramatics from the very first second because Venus is a married woman. So Mars is a warrior. He's always busy at war. Suddenly they will merge, right? They will meet for love making, but she had a husband and he was like very uncommitted and yeah, unavailable man. So it's not the best love story. So now at the moment when there are two, the lovers of the sky are in the same sign, and also we have Lilith. It's not the best time for romance. It's a time for purification of the fire. Here, the fire is connected. The Leo fire is connected. With drama, with passion, excess of sexual and sensual energy. So it's definitely the best time to learn tantra, to dance, to move your hips, yeah, to do a lot of love making, because there's a lot of fire in the sky. What is this Lilith in Leo about? Lilith is 9 months in each sign. Lilith entered into Leo in January, and Lilith is showing us the dark side of passion, desire, playfulness, and romance. So Lilith is dangerous, and we all have a Lilith inside. And this Lilith, since January, is teaching us that we can be very malicious and dangerous in love, in romance. We can bring up the most dark uh, lover ever. And Lilith is also connected to, in this case, Lilith in Leo, to childhood. And maybe you are remembering some difficulties about being playful when you were a child. Maybe your parents or caretakers, they didn't allow you to play enough, to be more playful. So yeah, now these wounds are coming out for you to release. That's why I recommend you. Uh, Welcome, Bahawi, Ibu, Blanca. Yeah, I recommend you, Carla. I recommend you this ritual with the white candle, purifying the fire, purifying the drama in your own body and your ancestors, freeing yourself from drama in relationships. Yeah, passionate relationships, loving relationships. And you can channel this energy in a very beautiful artistic way because Leo rules dance, arts, theater, music. So you can definitely channel this energy in a more artistic way. So what else we have? We have the lovers of the sky are receiving a lot of Uranian and Jupiterian energy. So Jupiter brings a lot of blessings, but also a lot of abundance. So in this case, when Jupiter is connecting with Venus and Mars, it's like, wow, am I able to receive so much love? Am I able to receive so much sexual energy? Like how to channel this? That's why I was recommending you to study tantra, to do breath work, tantric exercises, because Jupiter is giving us a lot of Leo energy, a lot of fire. Can I open my heart to receive so much love? Am I deserving enough? I know how to channel this energy. It's a lot. Then we also have Uranian energy, and Uranian energy is telling you, hey, 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 you need to be more detached in your relationships, in your loving relationship, romantic relationship, sexual relationships. You need to be more detached. Love yourself, Leo, your heart, connect with your heart. Yeah. So as you can see, we are working a lot in our inner lovers, in how we love ourselves and how we love others, how we do love making, how we are connected with our sexual and creative energy, with our Kundalini energy. Now this is very present because of all of this Leo energy connecting with Uranus and Jupiter. Pluto. Pluto Pluto is a planet that, brings death and transformation, and we want to run away from this death energy. But Pluto is actually life force. It's life force. It's like the bomb, the atomic bomb. Pluto is squaring Jupiter and trining Uranus. So again, in this case, Pluto is retrograde. It just entered into the sign of Capricorn and is demolishing the patriarchy. So if you find yourself in a situation in which you are seeing the old program, the old paradigm, and the old program is about the patriarchy. It's about I'm here and I'm giving you orders and I'm telling you what to do, how to think, what to eat, what la 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 la. It's true. Yeah. If you see yourself, if you find yourself in a situation like this, and it's not about men, a woman can have this old paradigm, this old program, the patriarchy. It doesn't matter, man, woman, queer, trans. Yeah, it's a program, and whoever is delivering your the program, it's not even about the person, it's about the program, right? And it's about you accepting the old program or not. So you can say, I'm not receiving orders from you, I'm not doing this, I'm sorry. And maybe you need to quit a job, and maybe you need to quit many things, a relationship, and you're like, fuck, I have no clue what's next. But you're doing the right thing, you're telling the universe, sorry, this is the old program, I don't want to live in the old program, I want the new program. And the new program is coming from Andromeda, it's coming from this Shakti energy, which is like very feminine, very heart center, very fluid, very sensing, very empathetic. And this is what's coming. We are now in the Milky Way, right? I was translating into Spanish, like, okay, we are in the Milky Way, and this is galaxy is very masculine. Andromeda is the next galaxy, is very feminine. Soon, in 1 million years' time, they are going to collapse the Milky Way and Andromeda, and then we will have only one galaxy, and it's gonna carry the Christic consciousness, oneness. Yeah. So now we are recalibrating. We are very close the two galaxies, and we are receiving a lot of Andromedan energy. So what's happening now? It's like with this Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, we may see these days a lot of the old program, the patriarchy, and it's up to you to say yes or not to this kind of situations of power abuse. Yeah, Uranus is helping us with this harmonious aspect to let go, to release, to upgrade, to say no, I want the new program. Yeah. Today is very difficult, actually, the energy. It doesn't matter that it affects you. Maybe you are so evolved and you meditate so much and it doesn't affect you, but to a normal human, today is a difficult day because Saturn is stationary, it's about to go retrograde. So when a planet is stationary, it's like, oh, it's like in friction, it's like very intense, difficult energy. So we have today Saturn is stationary in the degree 7 of Pisces, and 7 is also the chariot, the movement, what I do with my body. Today, for example, Saturn rules the bones and the tooth. So yeah, today many people will go to the dentist. Today, many people will go to a bone cracker, a man, an osteopath. I went to one today. And Saturn also is the sign of authority and men. Yeah, older men, mature men. So these days, yesterday, today, tomorrow, it's gonna be more intense, the energy. So you may find yourself having problems with authority, having problems with men, older men, maybe in your family, and bones and teeth. So just watch out, and it's Saturn stationary. It's not gonna change anything that you know this, but it's Saturn stationary, and it's the good thing about astrology, we know it's a transit and it's transitory. So for me, it helps me to know these things because I know it's a transit, it's transitory, and I know what to expect also. So yeah, the ruler of this new moon that we have tomorrow is Mercury, which is the mind and the expression. And Mercury is in Gemini, and it's in its own sign. So our mind is super active, super fast. You may have headaches because it's a lot of mental energy. So come back to your body, eat grounding food, grains, roots, and try to be in your body, massage, yoga, exercise, because it's a lot of spacey energy. This Mercury, Mercury in Gemini presents as duality, two options, yes or not. You want it or you don't want it. The daisy, yes or no. He loves me or not love me. It's also, chatting a lot, gossips. So we are presented with this duality, and Mercury is squaring Saturn in Pisces. So the universe is asking you to be grounded and to be practical. Whatever your intentions are in a new moon, we saw our intentions. We put seeds. In this case, seeds connected with projects, new business, new negotiations, new communications. This square with Saturn in Pisces is asking you to be grounded. It's asking you to to think. Is this practical in the long term? Because Saturn rules time. Is this practical in the long term? Yeah. I told you before in this video that tomorrow this new moon is in opposition to the Galactic Center. So if you are in a position of duality, you don't know what to choose. And for me, what I'm seeing in a cosmic level is like we are presented, each of you individually, you are presented with a handful of destinies, of paths, and you can choose. But with this confusing energy, Gemini's confusion, it's difficult to choose. So what I feel, what I see, what I have channeled is that because the new moon is in opposition to the galactic center, we receive a lot of truth, higher truth, a truth that is connected with your soul path, with your highest self, with your mission, with your purpose, with your highest timeline. So that's why tomorrow I'm offering this online healing session to align your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual body. So in this alignment, you can receive better this highest truth that is going to support you in choosing, the highest timeline, the best possible future for you. So it's a big day tomorrow. Oof. Either if you come to my online healing session, which is very affordable, by the way, or you do it alone at home, I really recommend you to harvest this energy, to meditate, to do something to feel this energy. Okay. So I have been talking a lot. This is a lot of information. Now I think I'm going just to channel a little bit to see if there's a channel message for you. And if you have any questions, you can also ask here, okay? Mahek arenatak sak aka ik arenamak ik anak amak ana sik arehak ana sorik ana mahek ana ya inakana pa I sak ekana puk ana sa ik anek ana hak anak ana sak anek ana hek anek arok hamak anak ayanak apuk ana habuk anek arok puk ana sik ainak namakoy Halek arenak asok, ahek arenak ana, haiopuk anamua, haek anena sori, haeahe ashuk ana, maek omopuk ana, hae tarek ana, hae arek arolina, mare ayoku anama, mau arana taro, mase retaro, maek ana, shu, shu, da, sa, she, 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 yeah, yeah. Yeah, I feeling like at the moment, what's happening at planetary level and in an individual level, the Kundalini energy is rising a lot. Astrologically, I could say it's because of all this Leo energy and passionate energy, but you know, there's something beyond the astrological energy, and it's the Earth, Gaia, and her Kundalini energy, and we also feel it in our bodies. And I could feel like we are like trees and we have like these all layers that they are very hard, and tough and like old and ancient. But inside the tree is alive, there's water flowing, there's so much life, and there's like little cells and organisms and like, but outside it looks like so difficult to change. How to change the structure of a tree? The tree cannot even move apparently. That's what's happening to us as a collective. It's like, how can we change if like it's so hard? It's so hard. But the channeling, what it was saying, it's like connect with this life force, like the water inside the tree, and this Kundalini energy. And the more you work with this inner energy, this is gonna transform outside, and everything is gonna shift outside. You just need to focus on this Kundalini energy and be able to move it with grace and transform and heal using this Kundalini energy. Thank you, everyone, for being here this little time with me. I hope you enjoy. I hope to see you tomorrow in the activation. I hope also to see you in one-on-one sessions. I do channeling sessions, astro chart readings, vortex healing, tarot readings. So you can just click in the link on my bio, and you will find everything there. I send you a lot of love. Thank you, everyone. Mm, mm. Ciao.